In our day-to-day encounter with different people, we cannot tell who or what their intentions are towards us. We have heard of several cases in the past of people being robbed or stolen from in broad daylight, and this is not something new in Kenya. We meet Joy, a student at Technical University Mombasa, who was robbed one morning while on her way to school.
Today I was going to school in the morning. I was late for class, so I was walking along Sabasaba Bakstan Road, and then I met this guy. The guy asked me if I knew a certain children's home. I was not sure if there is that children's home, so I told the guy I don't know any children's home near Bakstan. So he asked me what I do because I looked like a student, so I told him I take Bachelor of Broadcast Journalism. He told me that he works at KTN, so he can even give me opportunity or a chance for my attachment, and I got interested. So we continued talking. There is this other guy who passed there. I didn't know that guy, so he came and asked this KTN guy, do you know, oh, I usually see you at KTN, do you work there? And then the KTN guy was, yes, yeah. So they told me, no, you see, I work at KTN. So I got interested.
Because Joy was going to be late for school and so wanted to leave the scene. At that point, the self-claimed journalist said to Joy that they had not shaken hands. And that moment, when she shook his hand, is when she lost control of herself.
I cannot really explain the feeling, but it's like it took control of me. I can't really explain the feeling because there was nothing changed, like any sickness or anything. I didn't feel I just felt uncommon, and I don't. He began to control me, and he told me, now you're going to Sabasaba, so you follow us. So I followed them, but then I followed them to Sabasaba.
Joy could not refuse because she was under the influence of charm used on her by the perpetrators.
When we were almost reaching Sabasaba, these KTN guy started prophesying for us. He told us about our lives, me and that other guy. Now the KTN guy turned from being a journalist to a prophet. He started prophetizing for us, telling us about our lives.
Joy says that whatever she was told was nothing but the truth.
And then after prophesying for us, he told us, for God to help you, you have to go, you have to start praying, and you will go in front, and then you. This other guy started fast. So akatuachia kila kitu, the wallet, everything, and he went in akaenda mbele akiomba. So he prayed, and then after he finished praying, he stood and then waited for us because tulikuwa tunamfuata nyuma.
And when the time for Joy to pray, she gave out everything she had with her to the two men and went ahead praying.
It was my turn. I gave him my bag, I gave them my bag, my phone, my money, everything that I had carried. Then I went praying. Then I walked like for 20 minutes praying. And then I stood waiting for them because sasa see they were following me at the back, so nikaongojea wakuje, and then I waited there for like 10 minutes. Hawakuwa wanakuja. So and then I now got back into my senses, and then I asked myself, what am I doing here? I don't have my bag, I don't have my phone, I have nothing. So I realized that even though nimeibiwa, and I had to go back.
Joy believes that the mysterious incident was under influence of supernatural power. One of the spiritual leaders says that such cases have become common in the society, and the only solution is spiritual intervention.
We refer one case to the Bible when apostles were walking. John and Peter were walking. There was this little girl who came prophesying that these people, they are men of God, and it was true that these people were men of God. But she was using an evil spirit to prophesy what was happening in the lives of these people. That he was saying that these people were men of God. So it is not always true that anybody who knows anything about you, he comes from God. Even the devil knows your life. The devil knows you. So he might use such like incidents to lure your attention, to dupe you, so that you can get money from you. The only hope that you cannot fall a prey to these people is by accepting Jesus in your life. One, because his blood will cover you. Second thing that you can do, it is by having a sharp intellect. Be sharp. You see, your intellect shows you that this person is from an organization, let's say an NTV, first of all, is not an undercover journalist or an investigative journalist. So why is he not putting on in a manner to be compatible to what he's doing? You see, as a journalist, yes, he should have the press pass. First of all, he didn't have the press pass.
My advice to the other people is, when you're working, you be careful with the people you meet. Don't just come into body contact with everyone. Some of them are not good people, and when someone stops you on the way, be careful so that you won't, even eye contact, it's not good to maintain an eye contact with a stranger if they've stopped you on the way. Yeah.